Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven. We are ready for a big show. Cannot wait to get started. Steven and I was last here a couple days ago. We had a bunch of series that were like 1, 2, 3 away. Closed out 4 series last night. We had a bunch of fresh series in the room. We have new slab cards. We've got new minis, which are actually old minis we just dropped back up, but 4 headliners left with 8 boxes to go. Brand new replica helmets that show all headliners out there. Names like Terry Bradshaw, Jerry Rice, and more. Authentics, I think we still haven't pulled a headliner. Maybe
I think we
one
pulled
only.
Tiki Barber.
Tiki Barber, 1 headliner off the board. And the Authentics, only 1 off the board and can't miss, which is pretty new in the room as well.
And we got one of those sold out.
Yes, we do. Jerseys also really fresh in the room. Basically, people always ask what headliners are left. I mean, we can give you specifics, and we will. But for the most part, Steven, almost every headliner is out there in almost every series we have right now. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Get in there and let's play those breaks.
Absolutely.
How are you doing today, by the way?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. Enjoy ripping boxes. This is our job. This is our livelihood. All that good stuff. Just the weather outside.
I know. It was snowy. On Thursdays, I come from my girlfriend's place. Normally about a 50-minute drive. Took me about an hour and 20 minutes to get in today. So,
and I'm used to snow, but you know, the first time you see it is still gotta readjust.
It's different as an adult compared to a kid.
Yes.
It is much different.
Much more my enemy.
We do have some breaking news into the break room. Don Veluso might play today. That is breaking news right there for you guys.
I mean, this doesn't surprise me. Chris Roberts played the other day. He's almost back.
Yeah, the customers are coming back. All these new customers, then all these older customers coming back and playing. We love to see it.
Love to see it.
By the way, that Can't Miss series has one of my favorite pieces of memorabilia because of the name. Walter Payton. It's a photo. It's not a helmet, I know, but it's an awesome autograph photo of Walter Payton. Well, obviously, R.I.P. to the legend. He does not sign anymore, so there's not that many of his items out there.
Besides that, obviously, I've never seen Walter Payton in this room.
Never.
Besides that Barry Sanders is a Mitchell and Ness jersey.
Yes.
So it is
authentic
pretty
jersey, pretty
sweet.
much. Yeah, so what's left in the mini-series, Don Veluso switching from Dominic to Dom, YouTube and Facebook. The mini helmets, there's 8 minis left, Dom. 4 headliners, including Emmitt Smith, Warren Sapp, Trayvon Diggs, and Andre Johnson.
Which one's Dominic? Is Facebook Dominic?
No, YouTube is dominating.
Oh, okay.
Facebook is down.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Randomizer going up, though. We'll get started here. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. 5 and a 2. 7 we'll do on the dice roll. Steven's favorite number. Wheel of names. Let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the day. Here we go. We've got ourselves... Gonna be close, Steven. It's gonna be really close.
What do we got? Oh,
The slabs. Okay, a lot of items out there in the slabs as well.
slabs have been fantastic.
I love it for sure. Let's get the show started. We have, what, 2 pre-fills?
Yes, we do.
The Running Start replica helmets, which...
No, those are the jerseys.
Oh, Running Start jerseys. Running Wild is the slabs, and the extra replica helmets are wide open, actually.
Yes.
So, a lot of different fun names. So Running Start jerseys, I believe every headliner's out there, right?
Yep, every headliner's out there. We've only done 2 boxes.
Okay, so all the headliners out there, let's get a running start. In the running start, that is Austin Weathers, Chris Leonard, William Stefanelli, Ryan Hicks, David Allison, Ryan Murray, Michael Francia, and Ethan Williams. For the folks watching on TikTok Live, head on over to the Ultimate Autographs live break page. We also stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you want to see exactly what we're doing, Ultimate Autographs is the place to be. So I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. We'll randomize a box number because I have not heard from any of these guys. I do see that more than 20 of you guys are watching. Obviously, as the stream goes on, the viewers will double. That, maybe triple, we'll see. But there are people out there, and so far, Dom's the only one that's responded in the chat. So
Dom and Dominic.
Yeah, both of them. So drop it and say hello, and then let's rock and roll on these breaks. So randomizer going up, all the boxes available. We have about 10 boxes available in all of these series. Looking forward to a lot of heat. Ethan Williams is in, actually. He wants 3. Okay, Ethan, 3 going off the ticker in the run and start jerseys. I'll keep the randomizer up. We'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. Austin, Chris, William, Ryan, David, Ryan again, Michael, and Ethan. I had to switch because it's easier to look at the break page from Facebook, says Dom. Okay. And Ken in here saying, let's break that fire. Let's go, Ken. Let's go. What's going on with Ken's Giants, man? Those guys were a shoo-in for the playoffs, and they have struggled a little bit in recent weeks. They did beat the Commanders, I guess. So 7 on the dice roll. We got William Stefanelli. Think about this. The Commanders, the Giants, the Lions, and Seahawks. 4 teams battling for playoff spots. I think at least 2 of them will make it. Who would have had any of those teams in the playoffs? 2 have to make it, exactly.
Well, Chase Young's making his debut this weekend.
Against the 49ers. I thought he was going to play. I just literally looked at the ESPN headlines, and I saw that one. So, breaks, let's get rolling here. We've got William in the NFC North. Ryan's got the NFC South. Chris in the NFC East. Austin out there in the NFC West. David, AFC North. We got Ryan, AFC South. Ethan, AFC East. And Michael, AFC West. It is Thirsty Thursday. I know you're normally not in Thursday, Steven. Filling in for Colin. You guys swap shifts this week. Colin is at the Mizzou, Illinois game tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun, the bragging rights game. But every Thursday, if you buy 5 break spots in the same cart, must be the same order, not 5 break spots throughout the night. That is also good for happy hour show, too. So buy 5 break spots, select the jerseys with the 6th one. You get that jersey spot for free. It could be 5 break spots into anything. It could be 5 jersey spots. It could be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Could be 2, 2, 1. Just 5 spots in any of these.
So if you do plan on ordering into several breaks today, our recommendation is this.
Take advantage.
Take advantage and get it all in one order.
And even if you don't like jerseys, I'm sure you like free stuff. So definitely worth doing. Here we go, folks. 3 out of 35 in the jerseys. Good luck, everybody. What could we have here? Dennis, let me answer that question after this break here in a second. We have 3 of 35. We have ourselves Austin Weathers out there in the NFC West. A take home great defensive star, Nolan Cromwell.
Very nice.
From the Rams. One thing about Nolan Cromwell that I've learned, Steven, I'm sure you will agree, he has a beautiful autograph. Let's take a peek here.
Absolutely.
Nolan Cromwell. Look at that penmanship. He was a member of the 1980s All-Decade team. If you don't know, you know now right there on the jersey. Congrats, Austin, on the Nolan Cromwell jersey. JSA certified there. That's not bad. Very clean autograph on Cromwell. Let's keep it rolling here in the break room. Let's see. Nolan Cromwell was a multi-time Pro Bowler, Steven. 4 of them, in fact. 3-time first-team All-Pro, Super Bowl champion, 37 picks in his career. Rock solid there on Mr. Cromwell. So Dennis asking if I paid for Running Wild double box break last night. Will it show today?
Yep.
I'm guessing you guys. Oh, that it didn't fill up last night.
It did not fill up last night.
It's not filled up.
There's still 6 spots to go. So Dennis, that will break when it fills up.
Yes. So that ideally will probably be during this 4 p.m. show. But if for some reason it's not today at 4, you guys know the drill. Well, I guess maybe Dennis does it because he might be new. But
Relatively new,
the newer customers know the drill. It does vary, but typically the 7 p.m. show, for obvious reasons, more people at home, more people watching, tends to be the busier show.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dennis, if it doesn't break during this show, it will definitely break tonight at 7. We're on 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 Central Time on Saturdays and Sundays. We're on almost every day of the year. We will not be here on Christmas on Sunday and also on Christmas Eve. We'll have just an early show at 2 p.m. So no night show Christmas. So if you want to break some boxes, definitely recommend tonight, tomorrow, and early on Saturday. Because we won't be back till Monday, actually. You and I won't be here Sunday. We're normally here on Sundays. It'll be Joe and Colin on Saturday. Then we have to wait all the way till Monday to break boxes. So let's get a lot of these done tonight. Let's get a lot done tonight. Welcome, Dennis. Welcome to the room, man. I ask all the new customers 2 questions. Well, sometimes more than 2, but 2 to start. How did you hear about Ultimate Autographs? Whether that's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, from your friends. Let us know. And then also, what team do you like? I ask everyone to know because I want to get to know you guys, and I also want to direct you to the series with the teams that are out there, you know? Dennis found us on Facebook. There you go, Dennis. Excellent. We got a big following on Facebook and Instagram. Our TikTok is a little bit newer, but the following's getting fairly big there as well. So next break, we got Sean Cordell, David Allison, Chris Leonard. It is Nicholas Smalley, Ethan Williams, Boogie Rock Bella, Ray Rocky back in the break room, and Raymond Lowe. So Dennis saying Dallas Cowboys. We should have known, Steven. Whenever we get a new customer, I know there's 32 NFL teams, but I feel like, seems like, 1 in 5, 1 in 6 are Cowboy fans. If you had to guess what team the new customer likes, I would guess the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
We have Adam asking, I know the Red Zone Minis were here and then came back. Is the list all that is left? So I'm going to give you guys top to bottom rundown once we knock out this break, even if something else is full. But Adam, I can tell you this. We have 4 headliners left with 8 boxes to go. That includes Emmitt Smith, which might interest you as a Cowboy fan. Might interest Dennis as well. We have Warren Sapp, Trayvon Diggs as well, another Cowboy item. Then Andre Johnson. So if you're a Cowboy fan, that's where I'm headed, Steven. Fantastic series in the mini helmets. So can't miss. I'm headed to the randomizer for a box number. That's all of them. Yes, correct. Adam, that is all the boxes, a 40-box series. Every box that is left in the room and on the ticker. So that's all of them that are left. They're all available in that series. I don't think it's too late for a personal. We typically drop the personals with about 5 boxes left, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
I do see it still on the personals tab. We have 8 boxes left. Adam, if you want a personal, have at it. Have at it, man. 15 from Ethan. Ethan in here participating. Thank you, sir. 15 going off the ticker, and he can't miss. So I will get that personal, Adam. Could be, technically, you've got a 25% chance at either Emmitt Smith or Trayvon Diggs. Those odds are pretty good. Also, a 50% chance at a headliner. So
You said 15.
15. 5, 6, and 7 clicks. We've got Raymond Lowe up top in the NFC North. He is followed by Nicholas Smalley in the NFC South. Ethan Williams has the NFC East. Raymond Lowe, NFC West. David Allison, AFC North. Sean Cordell out there in the AFC South. Chris Leonard, AFC East. And lastly, Ray Rocky. He's got the AFC West. So the Can't Miss series, as the title indicates, Steven, it's can't miss. Every name in this series is amazing. It's in the listing. There are 0 filler hits. It's a mixer. We have some authentics in here. We have some rep helmets. We've got minis, jerseys, football, slabs, a mix of everything, but every player is fantastic in this series. Here we go with the first break of the Can't Miss. Hopefully the first of many this show. This is the series with the Walter Payton autograph photo. Absolute legend. First time seeing Walter Payton in the break room, Steven. We've been here about an year and a half.
Yeah.
So very cool. Not a lot of Walter Payton stuff out there, but you can find it here at Ultimate Autographs. You can also find a full-size replica helmet, this is. And it's not Walter Payton, but I'll tell you what, it's another Bear legend and a guy that you and I grew up watching.
Okay.
Former Defensive Player of the Year, Pro Football Hall of Famer, multi-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro guy, Brian Urlacher on the retro Bears orange helmet, NFC North. Let's get low with it. Raymond Lowe taking home Urlacher. All right, Raymond. And Steven, I believe in this series, Brian Urlacher was not good enough to make the headliner list. He's normally a headliner in a lot of our series, but the Can't Miss series is simply too good that Brian Urlacher is not a headliner. So Raymond Lowe, congratulations on, I guess, what's an excellent filler hit. I mean, if Urlacher's not a headliner, the series is pretty good. Yes, Dom, that one is a rep. We do have some authentics in this series, too. I know the Ray Lewis is authentic in this series. Tyreek Hill's a rep, but we have a lot of good stuff in this series. You get Brian Urlacher full-size helmet. I am pretty happy with it. I'm sure Raymond Lowe is. I know it's early in the show, Steven.
Well, he leads right now.
He leads right now. I know that we are going to beat this hit, but so far, leader in the clubhouse for hit of the show, Raymond Lowe with Brian Urlacher. So I'm going to give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown of everything going on the break page. But let me look real quickly what's close.
Adam did get a personal.
Okay, so Adam, let us know your personal box number. I'm going to do this rundown for everyone, though, so you have a couple minutes to decide the box that you would like. I'm actually going to copy and paste these boxes in here just because, Steven, I know that the ticker does disappear when I do the top-to-bottom. So there are all the boxes that are available, Adam, in the mini helmets. So here we go, guys. Here's everything we got going on at Ultimate Autographs. Live break 2 in the Can't Miss is up. 8 spots to go. We have just a whole bunch of different good stuff. We have Joe Montana on a Funko Pop. 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. Jerry Rice, Flash mini helmet, the GOAT receiver. Here's another 4-time Super Bowl champ, Terry Bradshaw on the Lunar. We got Emmitt Smith. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champ on the mini helmet. Might as well call this the Super Bowl champion series, Steven. Ray Lewis has won the Super Bowl as well. Tyreek Hill, too. Terrell Davis. Barry Sanders has not, but obviously he's, well, we might have the 2 best running backs of all time in this series. Barry Sanders and Walter Payton. I know Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith. You could have the 3 best, depending on what you want to argue.
True.
It is such a good series. Another guy who doesn't sign often, Larry Fitzgerald on the slab card. So, such a cool series. Cannot wait to see that. Walter Payton. Actually, we're gonna show it off here a little bit later because I do see it here in the room. But there is so many goodies and can't miss. Other names in this series. Look at names that are not headliners. Devontae Adams, Tua. We have a Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, triple signed piece of memorabilia. Jerome Bettis, Nick Chubb, Ezekiel Elliott. Let's see. Lawrence Taylor, Trayvon Diggs, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Strahan. Kenny Pickett's in this series. So they're all fantastic. Come and get it, guys. Indy can't miss. So we've got ourselves, let's see, 7 to go in the jerseys. Brand new jersey series. All the headliners out there. Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Warren Moon, Chris Olave, Marshall Faulk, Lawrence Taylor, Tony Dorsett. Other names in here, Ricky Williams, Carson Palmer, and your favorite, Steven, and more.
This is a great section.
This right here is a great series. Running or wide open replica helmets. We've got ourselves an incredible list of headliners. We have not yet done. Ken Morawski, you got to select the jersey yourself, sir. Steven, we can give him this spot this one time, but I know we got to message our marketing team and our HR. It becomes an absolute mess. So did you buy 5 spots in the same order? If it's not 5 spots in the same order.
It's not.
It's not.
5 separate individual
Okay,
orders.
so that's 5 separate individual orders, Ken. Multiple people will do that tonight. We cannot make that exception. It must be 5 break spots in the same order.
One order.
Yeah, we mentioned this at the top of the show. We mention it every Thursday. You must get your 5 spots in the same order. Otherwise, it does not go through in the system. If you had 5 in the same order and it didn't work, then we would fix it for him. But it wasn't 5 in the same order, Ken. I apologize, sir.
I have 5 different numbers.
5 different numbers. You got to get 5 in the same order to get that free spot. We have Trayvon Diggs out there in the wide open rep helmets, Jerry Rice, Terry Bradshaw, Jalen Waddle, Lawrence Taylor, Deion Sanders, Sean Alexander, Tiki Barber, and Terry McLaurin. So great list of headliners. Other names, Eric Dickerson, Chris Johnson, Phil Simms, and more. We have 8 to go in the red zone double box break mini. We are still looking for Emmitt Smith, Andre Johnson, Warren Sapp, Trayvon Diggs, with 8 boxes to go in that series. Actually 7 after Adam's personal. We have 3 to go in the Runnin' Wild series. That is the slab card. Looking for Larry Fitz, Deion Sanders, Jalen Waddle, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Donald, Emmitt Smith, and Torrey Holt. We've got, let's take a peek here. 5 to go in the Authentics. We pulled 1 headliner in this series, Tiki Barber. The rest are out there, including names like Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, Urlacher, the same helmet we have here on the Authentic, Sean Alexander, Warren Moon, Brandon Ayuk, and there's other big names, Keenan Allen, Hines Ward, Tim Brown. The list goes on and on and on in that series. We have a double as well for the slab cards, 5 to go. Then loaded dice, triple box break. We are still looking for Randy Moss and Tyreek Hill, Flash Authentic helmets, 2 reps, 1 authentic in the triple box break. Let's see. Robert says, I just received my Archie Manning. When I scanned the code, it didn't take me to anything. Do we know if there was a card to go with the sticker? It says Fanatics. So it should work, Robert. Fanatics is a code one as well. I'm going to drop in our customer service team. I've tried it with Fanatics before and it has worked. I'm not sure why that one didn't work.
Yeah, Fanatics usually just gives us a little, like a little square card that doesn't have a number on it or anything.
Yeah.
The Fanatics code, there should be a number like that's right next to the code, actually.
Yeah. Well, the cards we get technically aren't even certs.
Yeah, they're not. They're just additional looks.
They're just additional cards. So up for a double in this new series. Sorry, missed my response earlier on my text. Which new series? Which one, Colin? There's so many new ones.
Probably talking about the reps.
The reps?
I'm guessing.
Okay, let's close out the first one. You guys want to do a double? We can rock and roll with a double in that. Let's knock out the first one first.
Yeah, we're going to. It's 2 away.
Okay, so let's do the personal for Adam. He wants box 15. We'll do 15 in the mini helmets. Adam Cantwell, thank you very much on the red zone. So 15 in the minis.
Gotcha on that.
Ooh, Bob is going to the Jets-Jaguar game, Steven, tonight.
Okay, Bob.
Speaking of the Jet-Jaguar game, it is a Thursday night game. I know you guys know primetime games. We offer score predictions, a $20 gift card if you get the score right. So it must be the exact score right. I do say $30 if you pick an underdog that is favored by or underdog by more than 3 points. It's 2.5 tonight, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be just $20 for the right score. I'm picking the Jaguars outright to win tonight. I'll go with 23-20 on my score prediction.
I'll go 31-20.
31-20 from Steven.
Jaguars.
So let's see it.
Actually, never mind. That's way too.
The over-under is also low. It's
The
37.
The Jets defense is really good.
And the weather's probably not the best.
Okay, so I'm going to go 17-10 Jaguars.
Ooh, okay. I hope so, man. That's comfortable.
That's our playoff lives.
Let's go. 24-13 says Ken. Oh, he's going to the Rangers Islanders. Okay.
Yeah, battle.
Oh, I didn't fully read the thing. I assumed he was going to the Jets Jaguars game. Of course he's going to hockey. Why would Bob go to NFL when he can go to hockey?
Exactly.
He is a season ticket holder though too, so makes sense. Let's see what we got here. 15 out of 40. Good luck, Adam. Maybe you get yourself a Cowboy. Maybe you get Trayvon Diggs. Maybe you get Emmitt Smith. That would be even better. What do we have? Ooh, this is a guy we haven't had in the break room in a hot minute. So this was, I believe he was voted like the 4th or 5th dirtiest player in NFL history by NFL. It was at ESPN maybe or Sports Century, one of the publications.
Yeah.
Rated him as a very dirty player. He was also a very good player. We have ourselves Bill Romanowski on the Bronco Mini. Let's see the inscription here. I actually can't read the inscription, but there's some sort of fancy inscription on the Bill Romanowski. He was a Bronco. He was a Raider as well. A guy that was literally bleeding during games. He was tough. He was definitely very a guy you did not want to face.
Nope.
4-time Super Bowl champ, by the way, 2-time Pro Bowler, more than 1,000 career tackles, played with the Niners, the Eagles, the Broncos, and the Raiders. One of the winningest players in league history, and one of the scariest players as well. Congrats, Adam, on the Bill Romanowski. Let's go, Adam. Jets 16, 10, says Bob. 16-10 Jets. Got to do your weather homework. Rain and wind tonight. I know that the Jets are more used to cold weather, but Steven, I'd argue with you. Well, I guess both teams are decent running teams, but I like Travis Etienne better than whoever the Jets' number 2 running back is.
I like Trevor Lawrence more than anything on the Jets.
Yeah, than Zach Wilson.
Yep.
I mean, it's cold and rainy, rain and wind tonight. How
you never know, though. You never know.
How well does Zach Wilson throw the ball when the conditions are good? What happens when they're bad? You know?
Yep.
But that's why that under might hit. I am not betting on the over-under. I don't know. The Jaguars are playing much better of late. They've won, maybe 3 of the last 4, I think, something like that. I think the Jets have lost 3 out of the last 4. My thought is 2 teams heading in opposite directions, but obviously the Jets with the great defense at home in tough weather conditions might prove me wrong. We'll see.
Very well could. But we got to do a little replica action break, our first replica of the new series.
Okay.
It is coming up. I'll have that ready for you in a matter of moments.
Wide open reps.
Should be there. Yep, perfect.
Okay, Steven, let's do this. Let's try a double in here. If it doesn't sell, we'll take it off. Looks like we're going to be taking off the double in the slabs because it's not moving. I mean, we'll leave it up till it closes.
Yes.
But I'm saying, like, going forward,
nope, that's fine.
We'll switch to just a single in the slab. So wide open, we'll make a double box break out there. If it's moving, we'll keep going. If it's not, we'll take down the double after the next one sells out. But Colin, doubles seem to work well lately.
You don't want one of each?
No, let's do one of each.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. But we'll do one of each. But if the double isn't moving, we'll just do the single going forward. So 16-13 Jack, says Larry. Starts the Jets D versus the Jaguars D, or the Raiders D versus the Steelers. Ooh, that's a tough call, Chris. That is a tough call. I don't know. I would still start the Raiders defense against the Steelers. I think even given the weather conditions, the Jaguar offense put up, I know part of it was a pick 6, but they put up, 30, 40 points against the Cowboys? I know good conditions against a great Cowboy defense. They will play hard for Franco Harris. He's taking Bobby's talking about the Raiders D versus the Steelers, not the Steelers defense. But RIP to Franco Harris, an absolute legend, passing away yesterday. A guy we do have in the break room.
We pulled him yesterday.
Yeah, we pulled him yesterday. I saw that. So let's get the wide open break underway here, guys. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. Would you play Tennessee Bills or Eagles D this weekend, says Dom. I would play the Bills defense because Chicago's going to be windy. The Bears offense is already not good to begin with, even though they have gotten better with Fields, but it's going to be miserable in Chicago. Who's Tennessee playing? Eagles are playing the Cowboys. So we'll see. Bob's saying then Jets D. Okay, so Bob is convinced that the Jets will shut down the Jaguars tonight.
It's very possible.
Anything is possible. Yeah, but Fields can run, says Dom. That's true. That is true. Tennessee versus Houston. Okay, well, maybe you should start Tennessee then, given that they're playing Houston.
It's going to be their one win.
Who's one win?
In their collapse, so you might want to play. No.
Or Tennessee?
Tennessee. Tennessee's collapse.
Okay. Yeah, maybe Tennessee. I don't know. I wouldn't play the Eagles D, even though the Cowboys are very up and down. Obviously, of those opponents, Cowboys far and away the best offense, I think. We'll do 6 in the rep helmets, 6 going off the ticker. Then we'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. Good luck, everybody. Bob, we'll see you. Enjoy the hockey game. And we'll see you, I guess, tomorrow probably then, Bob. The randomizer going up. We will go 7 clicks here for our divisions in the wide open reps. It's sent wide open because we have a lot of great receivers like Jerry Rice in there.
True.
But the series is also wide open because we haven't done a break yet. So every headliner is out there. Chris Leonard up top in the NFC North. We got William Stefanelli in the NFC South. Michael Foster, NFC East. Raymond Lowe, AFC North. Sean Linehan, AFC South. Raymond's got the AFC East and AFC West. Box 6, Steven.
Yep.
The only thing that scares me about Tennessee is there's no Tannehill, which means Willis will do nothing in offense. So he can run the ball pretty well, but that's a good point, Don Veluso. Tough calls. I know we'll look at the fantasy matchup, Steven. UA fantasy team got the 1 seed. Actually, I'm in 2 fantasy leagues. I can't remember the last time I could say this. I don't want to come off as bragging because it does not happen often. 2 fantasy leagues this year, 1 for UA, 1 for my personal. We got the 1 seed in both.
There you go.
Playoffs underway this week for us. So here we go. We've got box 6 out of 35 in the wide open reps. We have the jerseys next as well. So let's keep it rolling in the break room. Got a lot of stuff coming up. Let's do a bunch of breaks. We'll keep talking sports. But, Steven, obviously our priority is breaks, and I love doing breaks.
Yeah, plenty to do.
And look at this. We've got ourselves a start. The MVP of this break room, today at least, is hands down, far and away, Raymond Lowe. He got himself Brian Urlacher earlier in the breaks. That was the NFC North. He's going to get himself another one of the best players of the 2000s. In fact, he's going to get an MVP.
Oh.
The 2005 NFL MVP, that is. Set the touchdown record that season, been broken since by Tomlinson. But it is Sean Alexander on the lunar helmet. Love this green ink on this one.
Beautiful.
Psalms 37:9, 37:4, I think, is the religious reference right there. Nicely done, Raymond Lowe with Sean Alexander. MVP in 05, twice led the league in rushing touchdowns, once in yards. Had just under 10,000 career rush yards and 100 career rushing touchdowns. That is a lot of rushing touchdowns.
That is.
One of the best ever at it. Sean Alexander, Alabama legend as well in college. So congratulations, Raymond Lowe with the Alexander. That is an excellent hit right there. Love the light green ink on that helmet. Just looks very good. So Sean Alexander, by the way, Steven, tied for 8th all-time in rushing touchdowns with 100. Tied with another break room regular, Marshall Faulk.
He didn't play that many years either.
He played, let's see, he played from 2000 to 2008. So that is correct. Less than 10 years.
It's not bad.
And it's 8th all-time in rushing touchdowns.
That's pretty.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame. I think no question.
He better one day.
No question. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. Obviously not a first ballot guy, but you won an MVP. You're 8th all-time in rushing touchdowns. You'll get in the Hall. So congrats, Raymond, on the Sean Alexander. We might have a discussion here, Steven, but we're going to keep going with the breaks. I'll put him here. I don't know what's a better hit, that or Urlacher, but they're both very good. So can't miss 12 is what Vinny's looking for. Vinny, how's it going, man? Have not heard from Vinny today. We'll do the running wild first, then we'll do the can't miss. Running wild is the slab card. So we have Austin, we got Ryan, Roger, Ken, Larry, Dominic, Eric, and Adam. Let's go, Raymond. Raymond saying, hey, guys, it's been a while. That's Raymond Pauly, not Raymond Lowe. What headliners left in the full-size Authentics? All of them except for Tiki Barber. So that Jalen Hurts is still out there, sir. That's your quarterback. I know he's going to be out this week, but he's out there. Sean Alexander, Warren Moon, Nick Chubb, Brandon Ayuk, Tyreek Hill, and Brian Urlacher. That is the Urlacher and Alexander. Urlacher came out of Can't Miss. Alexander came out of the Rep Series. So, Raymond, great time to hop into those Authentics with all those headliners out there, minus the Tiki. So I'm going to get the randomizer prep for the slab cards. A lot of headliners left in there as well. We'll keep it rolling. We'll keep it rolling in the breaks. How you feeling about Gardner Minshew getting the start this weekend, Raymond? I think, Steven, I love seeing guys play. But if Hurts is remotely hurt, which it looks like he is, they've pretty much wrapped up the 1 seed in the NFC. It's probably the right decision.
Yep.
And Gardner Minshew is one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league. I think he might be better than some of the starters. He's right around like a 25 to 35 best quarterback in the league. So for a backup, you're in good hands there.
I'd say
Gardner Minshew. We'll do box 8 in the running wild slabs. 8 going off the ticker. And we already have our box for can't miss. I'll get 12 off the ticker. So can't miss will be next. Let's keep it rolling here in the break room. Let's keep knocking out orders. And let's keep breaking boxes. So drop me some score predictions for tonight's game. You get the exact score right. $20 gift card. That is the Jaguars and Jets. He'll do well, says Raymond. And Vinny's just working. There you go, Vinny. Oh, working hard. The stash, they call him. Minshew Mania. We have Roger Hurst up top in the NFC North. New customer, Roger. Welcome to the break room. Let us know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and also what team or teams you like. Adam's got the NFC South. Dominic Veluso, man of his word. He is back in the breaks with the NFC East. Ken's got the NFC West. Austin's in the AFC North. We have AFC South, Ryan Hicks. AFC East, Larry Rosslin. And Eric McCartney in the AFC West. Chris Reese has 17-13 Jets. So pretty split on the score predictions tonight. Speaks to what should be a toss-up game, Steven.
It should be.
It should be. Should be probably, given the weather, might be a low-scoring game. But I think it'll be a game with huge playoff implications. The winner of that game, decent chance to make the playoffs. The loser, decent chance to miss out on the playoffs. It's kind of one of those games, if you want to make the playoffs, I know it's not like must win, but it feels like it for both of those squads. So here we go. My favorite number, 8 out of 35 in the Running Wild slab card series. What could we have in here? Ooh, we got a little retro quarterback. 1983 tops. Dan Fouts, great Charger quarterback. That's the AFC West, and that is Eric McCartney. He came in here the other night telling us he's cold. Eric back in the winner's circle with the Dan Fouts slab card. Okay, that is autographed, obviously. Dan Fouts was very good back in the day with the Chargers. Part of that Air Coryell offense. Played in the 70s and 80s. 6-time Pro Bowler. 4 times led the league in passing yards. Twice in passing touchdowns. Pro Football Hall of Famer. 254 touchdown passes. more than 43,000 passing yards. Not bad for a third-round pick.
Not bad
Congrats,
at all.
Eric, on the Dan Fouts. Okay. Got Can't Miss next. And, Steven, what is close right now?
Close to we have, let's see, we got 4 to go on our next wide open reps. That's the single box break.
Okay.
2 to go on our jerseys.
Okay.
4 to go on the authentics.
Mm.
So we're getting close on a lot of them.
And how's that double looking in the...
The double has not registered one yet.
So Colin Pelletier, get those spots in. It is 439. If by 450, Steven, there's no folks who hop into that double, we'll just take it down.
Okay.
We can revisit tonight. I prefer double box breaks. I think they're better if you're going to play that series enough throughout the night. The double makes more sense. You can win multiple things with one spot. But the double also crowds up the page, and if it's not working, it's not working. So that's okay.
It happens.
It happens sometimes. Doubles have been hotter of late.
True.
But it really depends on the series and the people in the room. So Can't Miss, we'll do box 12, called out by Vinny. We'll get you guys randomized 7 times here for your divisions. Good luck, everybody, and let's see some heat. Can't Miss number 2 already. Heck, if we're going to do a double, this might be the one to do it in. So, okay, did you bring it over already? Okay, perfect. 6 and 7. Yes, sir. I'll give you the slab. This is Sean Alexander's box. Mini Urlacher's box. There you go, Steven. You guys see the randomizer? Let me get you guys pasted in here. Adam Cantwell's got the NFC North, followed by Michael Foster in the NFC South. It is Raymond Lowe in the NFC East, Raymond in the NFC West. Dennis, new guy in the room. AFC North. We have Ken AFC South, Raymond AFC East, and Vinny AFC West. Here we go. Box 12 out of 45 in the Can't Miss. Steven, we know this is going to be a good name. I would say, I want to be honest, probably not 100% of the names are headliner worthy, but probably about 80 to 90% are headliner worthy in this series. The non-headliner names, they're pretty much rock solid second tier hits as well. I think we've got a jersey here. Let's take a peek to make sure. It is a jersey. Ooh, okay, this is nice. How about this? Dennis is in the room. He's like, I'm a new guy. I'm new here. Well, this player right here is new to the NFL. Talented young rookie. The first round pick for the Steelers. It is Kenny Pickett. Played at Pittsburgh in college. Plays for Pittsburgh in the NFL. That's the AFC North. That is a single spot snipe. Dennis Solis. Dennis, congratulations on the Kenny Pickett jersey. That is not bad. I love that hit. A guy whose value could go up, Steven. If he's good for years to come, value will go up. Slow start to his career. Guess what? He's a rookie. He's getting better. TJ Watt is back, and all of a sudden the Steelers are winning football games.
True that.
Probably not going to make the playoffs this season, but they do have a chance to get to that mark where they finished 500 or better. May not happen, but every season Mike Tomlin has coached, he's been at least 500. If they win out, they'll get that mark as well this year.
Truly impressive.
So there you go. Nice. I'll take it, says Dennis. What's up, Robert Nelson? And Colin says, I'm in, got busy. Let's go, Colin. Get that double box break started in the reps. So that's pretty cool. Young quarterbacks. There's a lot of potential in a young quarterback.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. I think it's what, $48 is the buy-in and can't miss.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you right now, Dennis, this jersey is definitely worth more than $48. It could be worth a lot more. Could be worth a decent amount more, depending on his career. But at the very least, for sure, worth more than $48. Colin's saying you can move me to the single if it's not moving. That works, Colin. You would get 2 spots in the single. We'll revisit this here the next 10 minutes or so, Steven.
Okay.
For that double box break. Let's see. We have another one ready, right? Looks like the Hurts So Good Authentics are ready.
Yep, and then we're going to have a jersey.
Okay, so you guys are awesome. Knocking out breaks left and right. Love to see it. We have Jordan Troutman, Chris Reese and Raymond Lowe here in the Hurts So Good Authentics. So drop me a box number. Otherwise, I will head to the randomizer and let the randomizer pick the box number.
The almighty.
Randomizer's been doing pretty good, Steven.
That's been known to.
It's been known to pick some heat here in the break room.
Unlike our new wheel.
Yeah.
It's not friendly these days.
Well, it was
not hooking it up to
it
the
was
phone.
very friendly at the start.
I know.
So it can't get you stuff every time. It goes in streaks, man. It goes in streaks. It started off very friendly, then it hasn't been friendly. So it'll probably be friendly next time around.
Mm-hmm.
It is Thirsty Thursday today, guys. Just a reminder, if you buy 5 break spots in the same order, the same carts, you select the, the Running Wild jerseys? No, Running Start jerseys, excuse me. You select the jerseys with the 6th one, you get that spot for free. Must be 5 break spots in the same order, not 5 throughout the show. Otherwise, if we give it to someone, we have to go back and give it to most of the people, and we won't be able to do that, Steven. We lose track, and we don't want to play favorites, so it must be 5 break spots in the same order. So if you're going to play, a bunch of breaks tonight, if you're going to get at least 5 orders tonight,
get your free jersey spot.
Get your free jersey spot. Get them all at once. So I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. I have not heard from any of these guys in the chat today. Looks like the randomizer's picking our authentic box number. We have all the way up to 22 in this series. So only one headliner gone, a bunch of boxes available. We'll be seeing some headliners in this series, either this show or tonight's show, or potentially both as well, Steven. So, love to hear that.
Do it.
Let's go. I love authentics. Authentics are my favorite thing to break. So, looking forward to a lot of heat here. 5, 6, and 7. We will do box 20 in the Hurts So Good. You guys drop me a number before the box is on the desk. We can switch it, but otherwise, once the box is on the desk, 20 is what we'll do. We'll get you guys prepped for your divisions here. Jordan down to Raymond. Let's see some heat here. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks. So we have Chris Reese up top in the NFC North. We've got Raymond Lowe in the NFC South. It's Jordan in the NFC East. Raymond NFC West. Jordan AFC North. Raymond AFC South. Jordan AFC East. And Raymond AFC West. A lot of headliners left in this series. Looking forward to a lot of heat. Box 20 on the way. 20 of 35.
Yeah.
Not that many in this series. Looking forward to pulling the heat. Okay, what could we have in here? Good luck, everybody. NFC West got a couple headliners. Warren Moon, Sean Alexander. That could be Raymond Lowe. NFC East is Jalen Hurts. Might be the best headliner in the series. That's Jordan Troutman. I know we have the NFC North. Could be Chris Reese. For the Urlacher, a lot of good options. A lot of headliners left. Let's see what we got here. The time for a headliner. Steven, it might be the headliner in the series.
Who do we got?
The MVP favorite for this season.
Oh,
only
my
one
goodness.
loss. Jalen Hurts, best fantasy quarterback. Rushing touchdowns left and right. Passing touchdowns on the Oklahoma Sooner Authentic. That's Raymond, or not Raymond Lowe, Jordan Troutman, NFC East. Congrats, Jordan.
Fire.
On the Jalen Hurts. Hurts so good. That is a hit right there, man. PSA certified. And actually at Oklahoma is kind of where his passing really flourished.
Yeah.
Like he grew a lot at Oklahoma. He was a good quarterback at Alabama, great running quarterback, didn't turn the ball over. When he got to Oklahoma, he really started slinging the ball as well, Steven.
Mm-hmm. Look at that beauty.
So that is a beautiful helmet. I think the hit of the show discussion for now is over. All due respect to Urlacher and Alexander. This is the hit of the show. Boomer kind of, says Chris. He did play one season.
He was. He's a Russell Wilson.
Don't do a kind of. Give him the full Boomer status.
He took you out of the playoffs.
Give him the Boomer Sooner status on the Jalen
My
Hurts.
favorite stat about Jalen Hurts It was entering the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, he led that Eagles team to a playoff appearance.
In his first full season as a starter. Yeah.
It's only time that he was ever an underdog in a game. I think it came one other time.
I think he was against like LSU and Burrow.
It was LSU and the most historic college football team of all time.
Yeah. So that's a fantastic
he's a winner.
player.
He's a winner.
Fantastic helmet. Everywhere he goes, he wins. And the guy's out there like slinging some passes.
Yeah, dude. He's dropping some dimes.
He was known as a runner, but that passing against AJ Brown down the sideline against the Bears, just
dropping the
perfect.
bucket. Just a drop in the bucket.
So that is very cool.
That one game, AJ Brown had 3 touchdowns. He did like 2 of those.
Yeah,
kind of passes.
He's so good. He's so good.
He's really good.
Raymond Pauly looking to trade for that helmet. Makes sense, Raymond. He's an Eagle guy. Chris saying, "Oh, you Lumen fans, just don't think of him as a Sooner." Chris, he is one of the all-time greatest Sooner players ever. I know he played 1 season there, maybe at the college level. He didn't have the longevity. But if this man, who's
let him to the playoffs,
he's an MVP contender, could get the MVP. We'll see what missing this week does for his chances. But if I'm a Sooner fan, I'm repping Jalen Hurts. I don't care. I'm repping that man.
Maybe it's because Wisconsin doesn't have the pedigree that Oklahoma has, and Oklahoma has a great pedigree of history in football.
Yeah.
But we claim Russell Wilson.
Yeah. You gotta claim
there for a year.
You gotta claim Jalen Hurts.
You guys claim Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Didn't he only play there for like a year?
I think he might have played there. Well, I don't know. 1 or 2. I'm not sure.
It feels like they went like 3 in a row.
Well, they did. Baker Mayfield, and then it was Murray, then it was Hurts.
Yeah.
And Hurts didn't win the Heisman, but Murray and Baker did. Murray was a Texas A&M guy. Baker, I think, might have played a little bit longer, but he was a transfer too. So I would rep this guy for sure. That's Devin Butterworth's MVP favorite, Jalen Hurts, right there. So
far and away.
That's fantastic. Box 20 out of 35 in that series. Congratulations, Jordan, on the Jalen Hurts. Okay, that's a hit. That's a hit right there, man. I'll let this marinate. We do have a jersey break, actually, right?
Yeah, but he can sit on the desk now.
He can sit next to you, Steven. That's the hit of the show. That's the video that will do the show. I mean, we could top it. We can argue that a Randy Moss Flash Authentic maybe tops it out of loaded dice. But Walter Payton photo could top it because it's Walter Payton. But right now, this is definitely the leader in the clubhouse for hit of the show. So let's go. If the randomizer was in the chat, they'd say, "You're welcome," says Steven. I know. Randomizer's good. If anyone ever suspects something, randomizer always picking good stuff. Yeah. So
I know he's more Bama, but he played
his best season was at Oklahoma.
Exactly. His best season was at Oklahoma.
I mean, if I'm Alabama and Oklahoma, both of them should claim him. They should both claim him. We have running start number 2 next. We have Ken Morawski, William Stefanelli. We have Dennis Salas, Michael Foster, Adam Cantwell, Robert Nelson. Let me know, guys, on a box number in the running start. If I don't get a box number in the next 30 seconds, we can do randomizer again. Randomizer certainly was good to us last time around.
Yeah,
we got 1 spot to go in the wide open rep helmets. That's coming up. We got 5 to go in that running wild double. We are going to stick with the wide open double at least for the rest of this show, Steven.
I would let it ride. I would see how it goes at 7 p.m.
Yeah, six spots to go there in that one. So Dennis in the chat looking for 6. Actually, 6 is available. Yes, sir. 6 is available. Going off the ticker. Let's see what we got here in the jerseys. So it is a headliner Thursday, Steven. I know
there we go.
Mondays, you and I work together. A lot of headliners come out. We call it Headliner Monday. Might as well switch it to Headliner Thursday, too. So
the season of giving.
Season of giving. We did a lot of stuff on Tuesday night. A lot of stuff on 6. Tuesday and Wednesday were both really busy shows, Steven. Yeah. But we didn't pull very many headliners.
Ooh, we did not.
So that means that we should have plenty of headliners tonight.
I mean, look what you guys have been dancing around headliners, and it hurts so good.
Yeah,
and it hurts so good.
We got the headliner. We got the headliner. So 7 clicks here. Good luck, folks. We haven't seen a headliner in the jerseys yet. We could see one here potentially.
Have not.
Thirsty Thursday. I'll remind you throughout the show. Buy 5 break spots. Select the jerseys with the 6th one. Same order, same cards. Get that spot for free.
So the board was bleak until the end of last night.
Yeah, our headliner board.
Our headliner board was bleak.
So let's go, says Robert. Let's get it, Robert. Let's go, everybody. What could we have here in the jerseys? 6 out of 35. Show me some heat. William Stefanelli's going to be happy. We have, I guess he was number 2 last year to Devontae Adams, I believe. He was maybe going to be number 1 for Green Bay this year until a certain Mr. Watson came along. But Adam Lazard, a solid number 2 receiver in the NFL. Green Bay Packer jersey, NFC North. William Stefanelli right there, William. That is JSA certified on the Alan Lazard jersey. That's not bad for a filler hit.
Not bad whatsoever.
I would like a current receiver, a guy who is, top 2 or 3 on his respective team. Congrats, William, on the Lazard jersey. Okay. And Steven, naughty or nice is gone. I'm so used to, reaching out on the jerseys to see if someone's naughty or nice.
Nope.
Gone. A little bit surprised the minis aren't moving. We have 7 minis left.
4 headliners?
And we have 4 headliners left. We're going to do one more personal in the minis once we get down to about 5 boxes left. I don't know if you have a second, Steven, if we can change the quantity to 1.
Yeah.
Because I think it'll be easier. We knock out the personal and do 3 double box breaks. We could do a triple as well if no one wants the personal. Once we get down to about 4 or 5 boxes left, personals will be off the board in the minis. So I think we are caught up. Is that correct?
For the moment. We're one away on.
No, we're sold out on the reps. So the reps are coming up next. After we knock out the rep break, I'll give you guys a little top-to-bottom rundown and everything we got going on the site. The Authentics are moving, though, Steven. 4 spots to go. I know we pulled the Hurts, but
there's still plenty of great names.
A ton of great names in there. Sean Alexander, that is, Tyreek Hill, Brian Urlacher, Nick Chubb, so Brandon Ayuk. Looking forward to a lot of heat, a lot of Steeler fans in the room. I know there's a Hines Ward in that series. You guys didn't pull that yesterday, right? Hines Ward?
In the what?
The Authentics. Hurts so good.
We did pull Hines Ward.
Oh, you did pull Hines Ward. Okay, so Hines Ward is off the board, but there's a lot of good names in that series beyond just the headliners. Let me get this Lazard jersey put away. Wide open number 2 is ready to go. That's Adam Cantwell, Zachary Kachowski, Chris Leonard, Robert Nelson, Michael Foster, and then Robert again. If you're in that break, drop me a box number. Let's see some heat in the wide open reps. That's the one with Terry Bradshaw, Jerry Rice.
Big time stuff.
Jalen Waddle. We got a lot of good headliners in that rep series. I think we did pull a headliner in the first one in Sean Alexander, but a bunch of headliners left.
Yeah.
1 off the board. So come and get those guys. You've got a number, let me know. Got a number, let me know.
There's 9 headliners in this one.
9 headliners? Woo, that's cool. That is awesome. We have, 35 boxes. That's 1 in 4 chance each break at a headliner. Even better than 1 in 4, actually. So these are the headliners here. The GOAT receiver, Jerry Rice. One of the best quarterbacks ever, Terry Bradshaw. We have a great young receiver, Jalen Waddle. We have maybe the best defensive player, Lawrence Taylor. Borderline top 5 defensive player, Deion Sanders. Maybe a top 5 defensive player today, Trayvon Diggs. Looking for Tiki Barber still, Terry McLaurin. That is a really cool series. I'm going to go to the randomizer. Just kidding. Adam wants 1. 1 going off the board in the wide open rep helmets.
Who knows? Okay.
So, Adam, Zachary, Chris, Robert, Michael. Good luck, folks. Let's see what's in good old box number 1. I guess it makes sense that Raymond Pauly was in the chat today. He loves picking box 1. He couldn't pick it. Someone else took it. Honor. So 7 clicks. Here we go.
Those boxes.
Yes, sir. Here's Lazard. Kenny Pickett. I mean, those are not bad filler hits.
No, they're not at all.
Not bad at all here. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Robert Nelson up top in the NFC North. We've got Robert Nelson in the NFC South. Let me get you a few more boxes, Steven, here. Here's the Hertz box. Jersey box. I think that's everything here. We have Zachary in the NFC West, Adam AFC North, Michael AFC South, Chris AFC East, Zachary AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Wide open number 2. Man, those guys, a lot of the names in this series we get wide open because they were just absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Bradshaw. Let's go. Waddle, says Roberts. Adam Campbell saying Bradshaw question mark. Okay. That'd be quite the start. Box 1. We have had some headliners in box 1 of late. Let's see what we got here. We do have a Super Bowl champion quarterback, a Super Bowl MVP quarterback. It's not Terry Bradshaw, though. It's Mark Rippon on the Washington helmet. This is the flash here. Robert Nelson couldn't get the Jalen Waddle, but not a bad consolation prize. He was actually a Super Bowl MVP, like I said. XX, VI MVP, also a great autograph. Mark Rippon. Okay, Robert, we see you.
Nice win there, Robert.
Not a bad hit there with the Rippon. We are ripping, Steven. I love saying that when we pull this guy. That is a great autograph. Nice, says Robert. I agree. Mark Rippon was a guy who also made the Pro Bowl, Steven, in his career. 2-time Super Bowl champ, 1-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time Pro Bowler. Also a second-team All-Pro guy in 1991. Congratulations, Robert Nelson.
There you go.
That is what we call... Actually, technically, he did get the last spot, but I think he won with one of his earlier spots.
He did, yes.
So, nonetheless, though, Robert, congrats on the Mark Rippon. So, break room's moving, Steven.
Yeah, we're getting some traction.
Steady with the orders today. Just another busy day. I know we had, one slow day on Monday, a little bit slower night on Sunday, and I was like, nah, this is just... With how busy we've been the last 3-4 weeks, it wasn't going to be not busy for long. So congrats, Robert. Let's keep it rolling here in the break room. Let me take a peek. What are we super close on? 2 to go in the Authentics. And we have 5 to go in a bunch of series. So I'm going to reset this break page, guys. Little top to bottom rundown for the new folks who hopped in. The wide open rep helmets. About 1 in 4 of the boxes contain headliners. We have Jerry Rice out there, Terry Bradshaw, Jalen Waddle, Trayvon Diggs, Lawrence Taylor, Deion Sanders, Tiki Barber, Terry McLaurin, other name in the series, Eric Dickerson, Chris Johnson, Phil Simms. In other words, it's loaded. We have 7 to go in the jerseys. I believe every headliner is still out there. We have Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Warren Moon. We have Chris Olave, Marshall Faulk, Lawrence Taylor, Tony Dorsett. Did we close something out, Steven?
Maybe.
Seeing a 7. I don't know what that's for.
7.
Let me refresh here. Yeah, Zach is saying 7. 2 house keys. He's got 2 house keys.
I'm not sure why he's saying 7.
Yeah, I don't know why he's saying 7.
He might be a little behind in the stream.
Okay, he might be behind. Zach, make sure you fast forward. We have the Hurt So Good Platinum helmets. Tyreek Hill Flash Authentic out there. Nick Chubb, Brian Urlacher, Sean Alexander, Warren Moon, Brandon Ayuk. Was David Honga in yesterday?
I think Travis might have been.
He always misses out on the Seahawks. I feel like when there's a Seahawk, he happens to not be in the room. Someone messaged that man about his Seahawks. We got 8 spots to go in the Running Wild Slabs. Larry Fitzgerald, the guy who doesn't sign a lot. Deion Sanders out there. Jalen Waddle. Josh Jacobs, one of the best running backs in the league this season. We would know. We've got him on the UA fantasy team, Steven. Aaron Donald. Yeah, no kidding. Top 5 defensive player all time. All-time leading rusher Emmitt Smith. Then we have Torrey Holt on this slab card. Other names for Devin Butterworth, Mike Evans, DeMarcus Ware. I know this Lawrence did go yesterday, but Dalvin Cook as well. A lot of goodies in the slab cards. 8 spots to go there. 8 to go in the can't miss. This series is probably even better, looking at the non-headliners in some ways. Like Montana Funko Pop. We got Rice, Bradshaw, Smith Minis. Ray Lewis Authentic, Tyreek Hill Rep. Larry Fitz Slab. Mitchell and Ness. Authentic, Barry Sanders Jersey, Terrell Davis. And my favorite piece, Walter Payton autograph photo of the great Walter Payton. So we have Devontae Adams in here, Tua, Andre Johnson, Eric Dickerson, Strahan, Jonathan Taylor. It is crazy. The only headliner off the board is Terrell Davis. Robert Nelson got that one last night. We have 5 to go in the wide open double box break, 5 to go in the minis. This is one that's a little bit puzzling, Steven. There are 7 mini helmets left in the entire series.
Yeah.
That means that we have probably 3 breaks left because we have 7 left. Could be 4. Actually, yeah, 3 breaks. We do 4 breaks left, excuse me.
Depending on how.
So, depending on the personal situation, whether we do like triples, quads, we have only a few breaks left. We'll leave it at that.
We have what? We have 7 boxes.
We have 7 minis left, and we have 4 headliners left.
I think we got a few spots to go in this next one.
Okay.
If depending on what 2 come out,
we could do like a 4 or 5 box break.
5 box break, just
we
to
could do that.
seal the deal.
We have Emmitt Smith out there.
If no headliners are pulled.
Yeah, Emmitt Smith is out there. Warren Sapp, Trayvon Diggs, Andre Johnson. I'm hopping in the Red Zone mini helmets. If you remotely like minis
or headliners,
that's where you should be. 5 to go there. We have 4 to go in the slab double box break. I posted that earlier. Loaded dice triple box break. This is typically the best series in the room. 2 reps, 1 authentic. I know the Manning went, but there's a lot of good names out there, Steven. One that is worth a lot is Randy Moss in particular on the Flash authentic. The reps are good in this series too. Other names that you see in the listing, those could be authentics, could be reps, but a lot of big names. O.J. Simpson, Marshall Faulk, Sean Alexander, among other names. Let's not sleep on that loaded dice because the Peyton went. So authentic should be next. 2 spots to go. So let me know what you guys want to rock and roll with. Let's take a look at the UA fantasy matchup, Steven.
Okay.
So we are the house wins. We're taking on the Big Bad Wolf. Got the 1 seed in the playoffs. It is the fantasy football semifinals. Let me know, guys, if you think we're going to win or if we're going to lose. Winner of this league gets a $500 Ultimate Autograph gift card. Second place gets $300. If the internet wants to load here. Here we go. Loading up the internet. Come on, internet. Let's go. I want to see the fantasy matchup. I also don't want to look at this silver screen. So I'm going to take this down until it loads. And then we'll take a peek together who everyone has. We do have a Thursday night football game tonight. Drop in your score predictions. You get the exact score right. Give you a $20 gift card. So let's take a peek here. Be honest, guys. Don't pick for us. Don't pick against us. Just give us your honest opinion of whether we're going to win. Yahoo gives us a 55% chance, Steven.
Wow.
So entries into this UA League were won in our Fantasy Football Mixer Series. If you won the break, you had a chance to get a Fantasy Football entry. So we have Mahomes, our quarterback. Matt's got Gardner Minshew.
Oh, no, that's
so obviously...
Do you have Jalen Hurts?
Let me take a look here. That'd be a good break for us, right?
I mean, that's one way to put it.
I don't know if he had Jalen Hurts, because I don't see Jalen Hurts here. So I'm not sure. Easy W for you, says Vinny. Okay. Devontae Adams, St. Brown, Keenan Allen. We have Juju. I like our team. I'm surprised our odds are only 55%. I mean, he has Tony Pollard, which could go either way. But I don't really see a guy that scares me there. I'm guessing he didn't have Jalen Hurts because he's not on his bench.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't drop him in case he comes back for the final.
Nah,
so,
that's not a guy you drop.
No, I don't think so. I like our odds here, Steven. We should win this matchup. We should. But you never know. That's how close our league is, by the way. We were first place in a 10-man league with the 9-6 record. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of competition in the UA Fantasy League. I'm feeling good about our chances. To take down the big bad wolf. I don't know if that's Matt Menard or Matt Tobin. There's two Matts in the league. So it's
One of you
Matts.
guys.
One of the Matts. Otherwise, we might be playing Brandon Glenn or Travis Isaacs in the final.
We don't have to face them though.
Yeah. So we'll see. I like getting the 1 seed because you play the 4 in our league. I think the 2 and 3 seeds scare me a little bit. I feel really good about this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we closed up on the Authentics yet?
We're 1 away.
1 away on the Authentics. That is coming up. We put this Mark Rippon away here, and we'll get into the Authentic break. We have Tanner Wilson, I believe. Braves for life, seeing 4 to go in that running wild double box break in the slabs. That's right. That is correct, sir. Let's knock that out for sure. One guy that's in there is Josh Jacobs, a guy that's been huge for the UA fantasy team. What's funny is, Steven, we had the last pick in the draft. I think I got Mahomes with the 9th pick or the 10th pick, and then coming back around on the 11th pick.
Sorry, 2 to go on the offense.
2 to go. I was going to get Najee Harris. Actually, no, I think I got Mixon with the 10th pick, then Mahomes the 11th, vice versa. But I was going to get with our pick Najee Harris, and Najee Harris obviously got selected before us, and it was a blessing because Joe Mixon's been better. But Joe Mixon wasn't even the first running back we took. No. Josh Jacobs has been, top 2-3 guy in fantasy for running backs.
Yep.
And he was not the first running back we even picked.
Nope. And the Najee Harris decision was we were all on board with that.
Yes, we all wanted.
The front office, the ownership, everybody signed off on that.
We got lucky.
We got
lucky with the down season. And the fact that
Mixon's in the title game in my friends league for the 5th straight year.
So you want to win the fantasy league, pick Joe Mixon.
Yeah, Joe Mixon's, I don't know why or how. Just the way it seems to go.
I'm wondering who pulled that Manning. I think that was Manny pulling a Manning. Isn't that right, Steven? Manny Abrego got the Manning last night.
Yes, he did.
I'm so jealous, Manny. I am so jealous. Peyton Manning was my favorite player growing up. Him and Mahomes are my 2 favorite all-time players in league history. I am so jealous, Manny. That might be one you keep. I know if I got a Manning, Steven, I'm keeping that one. Brady's what I would trade. It's worth a little more. Not as big of a fan of Brady necessarily personally. That's a keeper for me. So I dropped in the Ultimate Autographs live break page link. I'll drop in a few breaks that I think we can knock out this show. So this is the most likely break to fill during the happy hour show. The Hurt So Good Authentics, just 2 spots away. Other breaks I know we can knock out, I believe, should be the jerseys. 5 to go there. $25 a spot should knock out a jersey break. Let's focus in on these slab cards. 4 to go in the double. And we got 5 to go in the double box break as well in the minis and the replica. So I'm going to drop in all the breaks that are like 4, 5, 2 that are moving, Steven.
Okay.
So those are awesome good bets for you guys. Ideally, we close up all of them this show. But otherwise, though, if we could knock out maybe 3 out of 5, I would say that's pretty good. Again, I mentioned it off the top of the show. We have a lot of headliners. Almost every headliner or all headliner out there in the slabs, the jerseys, the authentics, and the replica helmets, and the can't miss. 5 out of our 7 series right now on the break page are basically brand new. And the mini helmets, one of the other 2, there are 7 boxes left and 4 headliners left. Steven, can we show off that Walter Payton photo?
Yes.
I see it right there. Let's show off the Walter Payton photo that we have in the can't miss, because I think that's very cool. Even though it's not a helmet, but it's Walter Payton, man.
Yeah.
This is so cool. We have the Professional Football Hall of Fame cannon in here. We have the autograph of Walter Payton. And there's a lot of info on this poster here. A lot of pictures, or rather this like photo. The junior in high school, Walter Payton was for the first time playing football. So he didn't start playing football until junior year in high school. Will and Destiny met that year, giving birth to a football legend. As an NFL star for 13 years, 1975 to 1987, Sweetness would set 27 Chicago Bear records and 8 NFL records. His unique style and form, as well as an endless love for the sport and his fans, will never be forgotten. On July 31st, 1993, Walter Payton's legendary accomplishments are recognized with his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So I know you guys have a PSA DNA letter of authenticity you see here in the back. So it is about as legit as it gets. You get this special letter of authenticity, and you get this awesome Walter Payton photo. I mean, I think this is so cool, Steven. To be honest, maybe it's because I'm a Bear fan. Maybe I'm a little biased. But this might be my favorite thing we have in the break room. I know it doesn't look as cool as like a Flash Authentic helmet. Doesn't look as cool as some of the stuff, but this is, I mean, this is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot beat a Walter Payton.
We haven't seen that name in this room.
No. There's not that many Walter Payton items out there, period.
Mm-hmm.
So, a legend among us indeed. Top 2, 3 running back of all time. One might argue 1. I think pretty much everyone's got him universally top 5 all time. And if you're for sure top 5 all time at your position, that is very impressive. So this is in the Can't Miss series. This is something that I strongly recommend that we pull in the breaks tonight. I think it would be an excellent thing to do. For $48, you can win that Walter Payton.
Not bad.
It's a bargain if I ever saw one. We got 3 spots to go now in the slab double box break. So Chase Wheelspin is the slabs today, Steven. Anyone who buys in the double, you get 2 spots in that Chase Wheelspin. So we've done 1 single so far. We'll probably knock out this double. So we'll have 24 names in the Chase Wheelspin, ideally.
Ideally.
We'll see. So let me know, folks, everyone out there in the chat, what would you guys like to break next? Maybe someone puts it out there. Someone else wants to break the same thing. That would make it nice and easy for us. Raymond Lowe just got in the slab double box break. We have Travis Weaver, Ken Morawski, Tanner Wilson, Colin Pelletier, David Allison, Paul Lewis, Robert Nelson, Michael Francia. We have Michael Foster, Chris Leonard, Zachary Lachowski. Say that name 3 times fast. Vincent Fatani, Adam Cantlow, Eric McCartney, Dominic Veluso, William Stefanelli, Chris Reese, Dennis Salas, Larry Rossland. We have Ray Rocky, Ethan Williams, Sean Linehan, Nicholas Smalley, Jordan Troutman. I mean, the list goes on. Ryan Murray, Roger Hurst, Ryan Hicks. These are all the customers who have ordered since midnight last night, Steven.
Oof.
So a lot of people ordering, a lot of people looking forward to some heat in the break room. Austin Weathers as well. Don't want to forget Austin. So let's tag team these breaks. Let's knock out some heat. Let's take a peek here. We did 1 authentic. We did 2 reps. That's 3. 2 jerseys. That's 5. We did a slab. That's 7. 2 can't miss. 9 boxes, then and a mini helmet personal, 10 boxes, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I have.
So 10 is what I like to get to during a happy hour show. I say 10 is the mark of a good show. 15 pretty good. 20 great for the happy hour show. So you guys have already got this as a good show. Let's make it a great show. Obviously tonight at 7 we should do at least 20, maybe 30, 40 boxes. Let's knock out some more during this early show. Robert saying, I think I'm in a few breaks. I'm not sure what's left. What's Robert in right now, Steven? And Colin saying, come on, double. Let's go, Colin. Let's knock it out, man. Let's knock out that double. 5 to go in that double box break in the replica helmets. So, Steven, at 5:30.
Hey, Robert, I don't have you in anything, maybe.
So, Robert, all the breaks you were in have now closed, sir. You want to get in? Now's the time to do it. So, Steven, the slab card break, the double is 3 away. If we can knock out that 3 spots in 12 minutes, it's not meant to happen. So here's what we'll do. Does not mean the show will be over. But at 5:30, we're doing the chase wheel spin with or without that double box break in the slabs. So you guys have 12 minutes to knock out those last 3 spots in the slabs if you want to be in the chase wheel spin. I hope Larry gets pulled tonight. He is my favorite receiver of all time, says Manny. There's a stat out there that Larry Fitzgerald has more tackles than drop passes. It's one of the most impressive stats in league history. And we have Larry Fitzgerald in the can't miss and in the football slabs. And I know for a fact, Steven, he almost never signs. A guy that rarely signs, obviously that makes his autograph worth a lot more. The name alone makes it worth a lot more on the Larry Fitzgerald. So come and get Larry. He is second all-time in career receiving yards. Think about that for a second. Second all-time. Only Jerry Rice, who is out there in the can't miss as well. So our can't miss series right now, Steven, we have, let's take a peek here. We have Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw, who are tied for the second most Super Bowl titles. We have Jerry Rice, who has the most receiving yards ever. We have Larry Fitzgerald, who has the second most receiving yards ever. We have Ray Lewis, who has the most tackles in league history. And then look at the all-time leading rushers. Emmitt Smith is first, I believe. I think Walter Payton is second. Barry Sanders is fourth, I think, Steven. I can look this up to confirm it, but we have some of the best running backs, best receivers, and best quarterbacks of all time in that series. So think about that for a second. Larry would trade his Manning for a Larry. Oh my gosh. A Manning Flash Authentic for a Fitzgerald slap card? I wouldn't make the trade, but if Manny loves Larry Fitzgerald so much, who am I to stop him? I like Funkos too. The Montana Funko is very cool. So that's one place. Larry Fitzgerald is out there in that can't miss series. And then there's Larry Fitz in the slab cards. We have a lot of good slab cards too. This is actually, this slab, Steven, I believe is more specialty than the other one. Is that correct? Or they're both good? I don't know.
They're both good.
It looks cool for sure though.
For which one?
The one.
Fitzgerald?
Yeah, what?
It's not a traditional card.
Okay.
It's a prism die cut.
I think I just like the prisms. That's why.
Well, it's one of the best brands out there.
They just look clean. They sparkle,
that's
man.
Panini Select, though.
Okay.
Same concept, though.
Same concept.
They're both fantastic.
Deion Sanders is in this series, too. Jalen Waddle. I know we pulled Herbert and Peterson, but we have Josh Jacobs.
I'm sorry, Robert Nelson, you are in the minis as well.
Robert Nelson is in the minis. I forgot about that.
The minis you are in.
So, Robert, you're already in the minis.
Getting yourself another spot, though. I like to see it.
Aaron Donald is out there, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Emmitt Smith again. There's a lot of goodies in that slab series. The minis, which you speak of, Steven, I am absolutely shook that those are still not filled up this break. We have 7 of them left, 4 headliners left, including Emmitt Smith, Trayvon Diggs, Andre Johnson, Warren Sapp. That's ridiculous. The headliner probabilities are ridiculous. Other breaks that could fill this show, we got 4 to go in the jerseys. Every headliner out there. Derrick Henry's on my personal fantasy team. Joe Mixon on the UA fantasy team. Chris Olave's been a great rookie. Warren Moon on a Chiefs jersey. I haven't seen him on the Chiefs yet in the break room. Pro Football Hall of Famer, one of the best ever. We have some great running backs. Marshall Faulk, Tony Dorsett. We have the best defensive player ever, Lawrence Taylor. We got 4 spots to go there. 1 to go on the Authentics. This will 100% break during the 4 p.m. show. We have Tyreek Hill still out there, second in the league in receiving yards. Nick Chubb, one of the best running backs in the league. Sean Alexander, one of the best running backs of all time. Warren Moon again. Brandon Ayuk having a breakout year this season. Hurts so good. Come and get that, guys. 1 spot to go. We have 4 to go in the rep double box break. Now down to 2 in the slab double, by the way. This rep series, about 1 in 4 chance at a headliner. The GOAT receiver, Jerry Rice again. We have Terry Bradshaw, one of the best quarterbacks ever. Also one of the best autographs ever. And I love that yellow on that black helmet, Steven. That is clean. Jalen Waddle with the 305 helmet. Trayvon Diggs on the flash. Lawrence Taylor on the lunar. Speaking of a good autograph. Also a flash Deion Sanders. Tiki Barber still out there. Terry McLaurin. So needless to say, we have a lot of goodies in the break room. We just got to fill them up. Got to fill up those spots.
And they'll go down. That'll happen.
The 2 in the slabs, I think, will definitely happen as well. If you're looking for 2 breaks that will definitely fill during happy hour, I would head to the Authentics, which are 1 away, and the football slabs that are 2 away. Probably our third best bet is probably the jerseys.
The jersey. I mean, it's Thursday.
It is Thursday.
The jerseys.
Has anyone used it yet?
I think Mr. Cantwell is the only ones who have cashed in on this opportunity.
So Adam Cantwell is doing what no one else in the break room is doing. I mean, we have a bunch of people who have ordered at least 5 times this show. So if you're going to order 5 times throughout the show, place your 5 orders in the same cart and get a free jersey spot. So that's like Raymond Lowe, Robert Nelson, Colin Pelletier, Michael Francia. These guys have ordered at least Ken Morawski. They've ordered at least 5 times throughout the show. Mm-hmm. So, guys, make sure you're taking advantage of that Thirsty Thursday promo. So, I don't know. We'll see what we'll knock out here. 4 left on the double, says Colin. Colin is trying to inspire the troops.
Well, no, yeah, that double's going to go down.
Yeah, I think we'll post another one. It's moving all of a sudden. We'll post another one.
It's only happy hour.
It's only happy hour. So, let's keep it rolling. I think for now we can revisit this, Steven, though. For now, once the slab double sells out, we'll take the slab double off. Given that it's the chase, too, a little bit surprised that hasn't filled.
Exactly. There's 2 spots. So I imagine, and there's 8 spots in the single. That hasn't been moving in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that this is going to be the last break of this show.
So well, the authentic will have the last slab break.
I'm sorry, the last slab break for the chase.
Yes,
you're right.
Agreed.
Yes. So it's an excellent way to get 2 shots at a slab, and 2 shots at a chase wheel spin.
That's pretty cool.
Your name goes in there twice.
I would hop in the can't miss too, Steven. I mean, look at this Walter Payton photo with the autograph. You know, I'll be completely honest with you. Since we haven't had him in the break room, I haven't seen his auto. I like it. I know Bob will say it's not eligible, but it looks pretty cool to me. The Walter Payton autograph. So cool, man. This is so cool to have him in the break room. Definitely very happy. I know we have Jim Brown coming up in the breaks pretty soon, so we've definitely expanded to a bunch of different names in this break room. So let's at least knock out, besides the slab break, Steven, let's knock out that authentic break.
Yeah, we
got 1 spot to go on the authentics. In the words of Taylor Twellman, what are we doing, Steven? What are we doing?
Oh, Taylor.
Have you seen that rant?
I think I have,
It's a classic. Absolutely classic. Next World Cup in America, by the way, Steven.
Yeah, we'll have to save the old funds to go.
I'll be going.
Yeah, I just got to choose which venue I want to go to.
Yeah, Kansas City is a good one. I think that might be the closest to us, Kansas City.
But where are the other ones? I know there's one in Los Angeles.
There's not one in Chicago, sadly.
I heard there's one in Seattle.
Yeah.
I might go to that.
So, probably the 2 best soccer cities in America are Kansas City and Seattle. So those would be 2 good places to go for sure. We just got a spot in the Wide Open Series. Welcome, Chris Pickering, a new guy in the room. Welcome. Let us know what squad you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. So who's going to knock out these breaks that are close? I would hate to sign off with 2 spots left in the slabs where you guys miss out on a chance to get your name in there ×2 in the chase wheel spin. No order coming in. Is this authentic or is this slab? Please tell me it's one of the
double box break.
Okay, wide open. Oh, Bobby Shaw hopping in. Okay. That works, Bobby.
Getting his spots.
Get those spots in. Colin Pelletier has inspired the break room, Steven.
And that's what he does.
He is.
My man pulled off a double box break with extra points last night.
He did?
5 boxes to go.
Yeah.
Usually that's not when you do a double box break.
Well, not if you don't have, like, the big headliners. I know Tiki was out there.
The last box break consisted of Tiki Barber, but...
Okay. But, I mean, like, a lot of the headliners were gone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the opposite in the slabs and the minis and the reps right now. All headliners or almost all out there. I know slabs, it's like 4, but it's like there's 7 boxes left. So, all the double box breaks we have up right now, I would hop in there and close them up because the headliner probabilities are through the roof in all of them, Steven.
Absolutely.
So, 528. Who wants to break some boxes this program? I would prefer to knock out all these breaks that are 1 or 2 away, Steven. But with that said, that could be decent momentum. If we don't knock them out, could be decent pre-fills for tonight's show. So, we got another order coming in. Let's see here. Danny hopped into the slabs, I hope, right? No, we got the Hurts So Good. So the Authentics are closed out. So Authentic break is coming up. That'll be our second Authentic break. If you're in that break, drop me a box number. We are still 2 away on the slab cards. So this next break should take about 5 minutes, Steven, till about 5:35. So let's knock out those slabs by 5:35. So we can get you guys in that Chase wheel spin. I did say originally 5:30, but we had some more time bought because of
breaks
this break
by time.
filling up. So
breaks by time.
Breaks by time. 2 to go there. We got 3 to go in the double in the reps. What are my box number options on my break, says Chris. So Chris hopped into the wide open rep helmets. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Chris, however, you can't call out the box until the break is full. So make sure you join us tonight at 7. That break, I mean, it could happen this show, but he hopped in the single, right?
Yeah.
So realistically, Chris, that break might happen tonight at 7. Would you take a brief dinner break between the 2 shows? So we'll probably regroup for that rep break tonight at 7. Colin wants 17 in the Authentics. All right, Colin. 17 going off the ticker. Get you guys randomized 7 times. Hurts So Good, number 2. Colin in this break? What did he call 17 in? Oh, he is in here. Yep, he is. I see him. Raymond Lowe, Paul Lewis, Colin Pelletier, Michael Foster, and Dennis. 7 clicks for our divisions. We take the Walter Payton too, Steven. Guess it didn't inspire troops to hop in and can't miss, so I tried.
Yeah, can't miss takes time.
It does take time. For some reason. We have 5, 6, and 7. Raymond Lowe up top in the NFC North. We've got Paul Lewis in the NFC South. It's Dennis in the NFC East, Colin NFC West, Michael AFC North, and Raymond Lowe. We've got the rest of the AFC. Here we go. 17 of 35 in the Hurts So Good Platinum helmets. What could we have in here? No, it's authentic. There's going to be a headliner. A lot of headliners left, Steven, in this series. Beyond the headliners, we have a lot of sweet-looking helmets as well. We have Michael Foster, single spot snipe, AFC North. He gets Slash. Cordell Stewart, one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the early 2000s, former Pro Bowler, led the Steelers to the AFC Championship. Congrats, Michael, on the Cordell Stewart Flash Authentic. Okay, not
nice
bad.
one right there.
He was a Bear at one point, too,
Yes,
Steven.
he was. Yes, he was.
So gotta love whenever we pull Bears, even if they're on a non-Bear helmet. As Bear fans, we say this. So there you go, Michael. I'll grab one of the 2 spots left in slabs if someone else gets the other one real quick, says Tanner. Tanner, I would get that spot right now. People always say that, and then no one gets the spot. But I can tell you this, if Tanner gets the first spot, the second will definitely sell out. So, Tanner, I will get that spot right now. The worst thing that can happen is that it breaks tonight, but I think it's going to break this show. If that gets down to one spot, I'll stay on air and get that done this show, guys. So, let's go. Robert asking any left for me. He was in what, the minis, right, Robert?
He's still in the minis, yeah.
Still in the minis, Robert. A nice hit on the Cordell Stewart Flash Authentic. Actually, one of the lesser hits in this series. It's been a pretty good series so far. I know we're early in the series, Steven. But this is actually the worst helmet I've pulled so far. And for a Steeler Flash Authentic with an inscription, that's not bad.
Not bad
That is not bad at all. So we are, let's take a peek here. 3 to go in the minis, 2 to go in the slabs. Oh, man. Who's going to knock out the slabs? We might have to not have these guys in on the chase wheel spin, Steven. That would be truly a shame.
Tragic.
It'd be truly a shame. Let's get this Jalen Hurts up here for hit of the show. So, this is the hit of the show. I know we had Urlacher, Alexander, but Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma Authentic. You really can't top that, right?
No.
I mean, that's so cool. And he was so good at Oklahoma. His best college season, at least statistically, was at Oklahoma. Fantastic player. You mentioned this earlier, Steven. All the guy did was win. He won at every level he's played. He brought that winning mentality to the Eagles, made the playoffs last season, and now they've got one loss the whole season. Best record in the league. That is a fantastic, authentic helmet. Let's take a little refresher here. Tanner Wilson doing the trick. Got himself at the spot in the double box break in the slabs. So we have 1 to go there, guys. Let's knock out that slab break. Let's not make this complicated. We knock out the slab break. You guys get in on that chase wheel spin. And you can get a lot of good stuff in that series too, Steven. I mean, it's a pretty cool series. A lot of good names out there still. This might be a good one for Manny, Larry Fitzgerald. And think about this. This is a double box break right now, right, Steven?
Yep.
Potentially could be NFC West, Larry Fitzgerald, Aaron Donald, Torrey Holt options in the NFC West. We've got the NFC East, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith. I think that's a Cowboy Sanders card, right?
Yes, it is.
Back at 10 auto, I see 2 on the Sanders and the Emmitt Smith.
And we're ready to go, sir.
Closed up in this one? All right, I knew it would close. I got it. Let's go, says Robert. Tanner, I told you. Steven, when I tell these guys, let's not play the game of I'll buy one if someone else buys one. Get that spot right away. Less than, a minute later, the next one filled up. So
I agree.
If you see a break that says 2 spots away or 3 spots away,
Get the spot.
just get the spot right away. As soon as someone sees you got the spot, the next one will fall off the board. We say 3 is about the magic number. Once it's at 3 away, it's going to fill typically pretty quickly. So we have Tanner already ready, looking for 4 and 13 in these slabs. 4 going off the ticker, 13 going off the ticker as well. So guys, I don't want this to be the last break of the show. That's up to you guys. We are very close on a couple breaks. We have, let's see, what could we break this show? Specifically, 3 to go in the double box break in the reps, and 3 to go in the double box break in the minis. So if we knock these spots out in the next few minutes, we'll break them. We get down to like 1 away, we can keep going. But it is 5:36, Steven. So likely the last break of the show unless we knock those out. Could be some good mojo, some pre-fill action for tonight's show. And both of those are doubles, so we can have 4 boxes off the top.
True.
So I'll get you guys randomized 7 times for our slab divisions. Good luck, folks. Let's see some heat. We are going to do the chase wheel spin right after this break. See what we got here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clicks. Robert Nelson up top. He's got the NFC North. Dennis Salas. He's got the NFC South. We got Tanner Wilson in the NFC East. It's Raymond Lowe in the NFC West. I told you guys, NFC East and West could be some awesome potential double box break possibilities. Tanner's got the AFC North. Raymond, AFC South, Ken, AFC East, and Ryan Hicks, AFC West. Here we go. Double box break in the slabs. 4 out of 35 first, and then we'll do 13 out of 35 next. What could we have in number 4? And this guy's not even a headliner in this series, Steven.
Oh,
this is
my favorite.
Ridiculous. Tanner Wilson, you're taking home a Pro Bowl running back, multi-time 1,000-yard rusher, Ezekiel Elliott rookie card.
Nice.
The Zeke Infinity 9-mint card. That is beautiful. 2016 Panini Infinity. Ezekiel Elliott. Look at that bad boy. That is a clean autograph right there. That is numbered 184 in the set, looks like, Steven, as well. So that is very clean. Ezekiel Elliott. You can get an Ezekiel Elliott as a non-headliner, Steven.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
You're doing pretty good. Such a cool series. Such a good player, too. 3-time Pro Bowler. National champ in college. Talking about Zeke, like, is he exiting his prime? Is Tony Pollard better? Ezekiel Elliott has 7,871 rushing yards right now. That is a lot of rushing yards. He is 27 years old. By the time he's done, Steven, he'll be top 10 all-time in rushing yards.
Yeah, he will.
If he stays healthy. So that is incredible. Ezekiel Elliott for Tanner Wilson. He wants the Emmitt Smith next. That would be quite the double box break in these slab cards. That's cool. We've said this a lot recently, Steven. I say this a lot. I don't want to sound like a broken record. And obviously, it doesn't happen all the time, but a lot of our filler hits, non-headliners of late in the break room have gotten much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we had this break about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, we have Ezekiel Elliott, he'd be a headliner. In this series, he's not a headliner. In the can't miss, he's not a headliner. So that speaks to just how good the break room has become.
True.
What do we got in lucky number 13, potentially? Tanner's looking for Emmitt Smith. We got a good one. We have a good one here. It's a running back who's also a legend. A guy who's been a Pro Football Hall of Famer, College Football Hall of Famer, Heisman Trophy winner, NFL MVP, Earl Campbell on the Oiler Authentic Auto.
Oh.
That's the AFC South. And that is Raymond Lowe. Love the Earl Campbell slap card. That is rock solid right there. Beautiful autograph, too.
Earl.
That is quite the double box break for running backs in the Running Wild.
True that.
I guess it's called Running Wild for a reason. Makes sense. By the way, Earl Campbell, Steven, 3 times led the league in rushing. 1978, 79, 1980 as well. Twice led the league in rushing touchdowns. 3-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year. 1979 MVP, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. Congratulations, Raymond Lowe, with the AFC South and the Earl Campbell. That is rock solid right there. A lot of heat in the room. We tell you guys, there is a ton of heat in the break room. Congratulations, Tanner. Congratulations, Raymond, on 2 rock solid hits. More importantly, Steven, 2 big names that are not headliners in that series. So cool. Very cool. I love pulling all this heat here in the room.
A lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun.
There's never a dull day in the break room. I know I say that a lot, but there's always...
Have you had one?
Never. I mean, almost never at least. I don't want to say never, but there's a lot of good stuff coming out here at Ultimate Autographs. If I can grab that Jalen Hurts helmet here one more time, Steven. This was probably still my favorite hit. What do you think? Hit of the show?
Easily
hit of the show.
I know you don't like By Far in a Mile, but that's what
It's a great hit. Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma Authentic. Let me take a peek at the break page. We are still 3 away on the minis. We are still 3 away on the reps. How about this? I'll give you guys 3 minutes, actually more like 2.5 minutes until 5:45. If we close out a break by 5:45, we'll break it. Otherwise, we'll regroup for tonight's 7 p.m. show. But another good show, more than 10 boxes tonight in the happy hour show the night show should be much busier. So thank you very much, guys, for another excellent show. Going to be an excellent night tonight. And just a quick reminder, we are taking score predictions for tonight's NFL game. Jaguars and Jets. You get the exact score right, you will get a $20 Ultimate Autograph gift card. So get those predictions in. I'll take the predictions up until 7:15, Steven. 7:15 kickoff. Whether you get those scores in now or whether you get them tonight. We only had one person get the exact score right. That was Tom Banky. But these guys love guessing scores, though. It is a lot of fun to guess the scores as well. Steven, any final thoughts from you?
Another solid show.
Yeah.
Cannot say anything less about that. Again, how many headliners did we pull? 2?
Hurts. We
Hurts
pulled
and Sean Alexander.
Sean Alexander. But more importantly, names that weren't headliners this show.
Yeah.
Brian Urlacher. Not a headliner and they can't miss.
Yeah.
We had Ezekiel Elliott, Earl Campbell coming out in the slabs. Not headliners. Kenny Pickett and
I know he's not a headliner type player yet, but when it's a
cool
new name on the scene.
Cool name for sure.
Bill Romanowski, and I mean these are just some
great
different
hits.
names you can see in this break room.
So Robert going 21-17 Jags, Tanner going 28-21 Jags. Okay, so a lot more people thinking the Jags will win tonight. We do have the Chase wheel spin. Oh my gosh, Steven. I almost forgot we have a Chase wheel spin.
Oh yes.
So if you can get those slabs, you do have them in there.
They're already in there, ready to rock and roll.
All right, so we'll knock out the Chase wheel spin here. If something else is full while we do this, we'll break it. Otherwise, we'll regroup for tonight at 7. That's funny, man. That does not happen often. I was almost going to get out of here without a Chase wheel spin. What we got here? 4, 5, 6. One more click, 7th and final click. How about it? Tanner Wilson asking for the Chase wheel spin. You are the Chase wheel spin winner, Tanner.
No, Tanner.
Let me know, sir, what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, Tanner. That is positive mojo there, and I believe that Tanner's closer spot did get in the Chase wheel spin.
There you go.
So second to last spot, rather.
So a form of closer magic.
Yeah, it's very cool.
You want to do a jersey before we hop off?
Did it fill up?
It's filled.
Okay, we'll do a jersey before we hop off because it did fill up. He wants to start on 4. Okay, Tanner, we'll start on 4. How far away? Oh, jersey was 4 away, right?
Yep, Mr. Raymond Lowe shutting the door.
Okay, Raymond, thank you very much for shutting the door.
Mr. Lowe, I just want to let you know, as someone that you come in and you've spent a good amount of money here.
Yeah.
You have done a lot of orders today. You should really be taking advantage of the Thirsty Thursday deal.
Yes.
I know because he orders 3 or 4 spots at a time per break per order.
Get 5.
Get 5 so you can get at least your free jersey spot. You've missed out on that opportunity multiple times.
Yeah.
And I just want you to get your full experience here in the room.
And we do mention that a lot. So
we want you to get your spot.
We can make exceptions. It's just something that's been told to us. It's very hard in our system. And once we make one exception, someone's going to come in here. We got to make 30 exceptions.
And if this room's on fire, then I can't really do.
There's not enough time. So Raymond, buy 5 spots at once, sir. Select the jerseys with the 6th one. Get that spot for free in your cart.
You definitely have earned it and deserve to do it. So you might as well do it.
And he doesn't hate the jerseys because he just got 4.
He just closed out the jerseys. Yeah.
This is an example of why I know we have some no watch mojo customers. But you got to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I recommend watching the show and paying attention for sure. So, will do thank you. He says this is my first Thursday. I will remember in the future.
No worries.
You got it, sir. Just want to make sure you are aware of that.
I don't like to leave things open. Good. I understand that, and we love that about you.
That's fantastic.
But I also want you to get your full experience because you've earned that.
And I'm willing to bet that he's going to use it tonight.
Yep, he's going to cash it.
He's going to cash it in tonight.
When you come in tonight, you're going to be ready to go.
Tanner Wilson's about to cash in some money, Steven. $54 gift card for Tanner Wilson on the Chase wheel spin. Congrats, Tanner.
54.
That is better than average. And let's knock out this jersey break here. This will be the last break of the show unless we close up something else while we do this. Robert missed the deal. That's okay, guys. The deal is open tonight as well. Let me put this ad up. I don't like putting the ads up they take up extra space. But we do have this ad. Thursdays only. Buy 5 live break spots. You get a jersey spot for free.
I need to create a graphic that we can like kind of like put up here in our little corner saying it's Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah.
And it's all you have to make it appear.
We have it here on the corner. Thursdays only.
I know, but when I'm editing down our videos, it blocks the helmet.
Yeah, I know.
So I'd rather
the problem.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have the ads up normally. I only put them up on Thursdays. Give us a good one. I mean a great one, says Rob. Okay. That jersey ready, Steven? Oh, there it is.
It should be ready.
Where am I?
I gotta do this real quick, and there you go.
That running start, right?
Yep.
Running start number 2?
Start 3.
Running start 3. Okay, here we go. Let me know on a box number, folks. We've got 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Otherwise, I will randomize. I guess the randomizer did randomize it's Jalen Hurts authentic. So
the randomizer, he's nice too.
Robert's saying 5 on the same one, right? Yes, correct, Robert. So
on the same order.
Same order. And then make sure you select the jersey at checkout.
Yep.
Then you don't automatically get the jersey. So make sure you select it at checkout.
So you should have 6 things in your cart.
Correct. And the 6th one will be the jersey.
Yes.
So if for some reason it doesn't work, if we see that you ordered 6 things and one of them is a jersey, we can then retroactively credit it to you and give you the $25 back. I know it works because Adam Cantwell used it tonight.
Yep.
So it should work. So we'll do box 10, Steven.
Perfect.
And the jerseys. And then this will be the last break of the show unless someone else closes up the minis and the reps, which are also super close
I think those will be closed for at least the 7 p.m. show.
And that should be 4 boxes off the top.
Off the rip.
So those are both doubles.
Nice.
So that's not a bad plan either.
We're in the night of doubles.
I love doubles. Doubles are a lot of fun. Robert's saying, okay, got it. You got it, sir. Definitely. You guys, it takes a second because they haven't been here last Thursday. We get it. I just know that we used to make exceptions, then it just got very messy. We were told also by our bosses, literally, that you must use the promo to get it. We cannot make those exceptions if you got the 5 spots earlier in the day.
We don't know where everyone's listening in on the stream. Sometimes people just pop in at 4:37 and they didn't hear it the first time. So it's all good.
One thing that I recommend for everyone watching, at the top of the show, I usually give an intro. In that intro, I tell you guys anything you need to know.
Yep.
I'll mention Thirsty Thursday in the intro tonight. So make sure you rewind and watch the beginning of the show. That'll give you an example of just some stuff that's out there and just an intro to what's going to happen throughout the night. Second day for Robert. Well, Robert, we are glad to have you, man. Glad to have you here. Second day in the break room. Box 10 out of 35 here. It's also only on Thursdays. It's called Thirsty Thursday for a reason. That promo will not be active tomorrow. So take advantage today. Raymond Lowe says he loves closing things. Well, Raymond, your closer magic's about to pay off. You're getting one of the best defensive backs of all time, Aeneas Williams, on the Beckett certified jersey. So Aeneas Williams played with the Cardinals and the Rams. NFC West hit for both of them. Take a look at this clean Ram jersey on Aeneas Williams. Hall of Fame 14 inscription as well. So Raymond in the NFC West taking home the Williams jersey. Okay, Raymond, we see you. It's pretty cool if you ask me, Steven.
I'd say.
Aeneas Williams. It was so good, both for the Cardinals and the Rams. One of the all-time interception guys, 55 career picks, 8-time Pro Bowler, led the league in picks, co-leader in 1994, NFL 1990s all-decade team, also really good in the early 2000s. So congrats, Raymond, on your Aeneas Williams jersey. Let me take a little peek at the break page here, refreshing the break page. We are still 3 away on the minis and 3 away on the reps. Steven, I think this is a good signing off point. I know the Hurts we showed off throughout the night. That is the best hit in the early show. But we could beat it tonight. It's going to be a busy night tonight at 7, guys. We'll be right back here in just over an hour. Hopefully everyone has a great night, gets a dinner break like we will. I'll see you guys right back here at 7 Central Time.